Hey Ron, today we will talk about Express middleware. So, Express is a web framework that is built on top of Node, which allows you to write REST APIs in a way easier way than if you were to use Node. Um, However, when I was learning Express, I was very confused about the concept of middleware and how Express was a middleware framework. It was very confusing and overwhelming. And after reading the docs, it turned out to be a very, very simple thing. Um, and so, by the end of this video, you'll find out what middleware actually stands for in Express, and how it's actually very, very simple. So now that we know the point of the video, let's look uh, into the basics. So Express is a web framework that essentially allows you to write code in a very easy way. And the way it's done is by implementing a middleware. By it allows you to do this is by structuring code as a pipeline of functions. If you tried to write an API in Node, you would typically have a bunch of if statements. So if request dot method equals get and dot dot dot, then else if something else, if something else, and then else. Essentially, it's a bunch of if-else statements which you can clean up, but still, if you want to move one, it would be not very easy. On the other hand, what Express allows you to do is just to use this clean syntax of creating an app instance. So essentially, this is a function, and it has a bunch of methods attached to it, and then you can just do app.use something, app.get, app.post, and then let's say we'll specify route and then something, and so these are the methods that we can access on the app instance, and that's why they would be called application level. Now, and so where does the middleware comes in? Whenever you are trying to essentially what middleware is are just these functions which you can attach through these methods. So essentially what we have is app, and then let's say .use, and then here you'll have a middleware function, and yes, that's essentially it in terms of what middleware is. Now the key point is that this middleware function must contain a request. So it's a function. Let's do this. It's a function that must contain request, response, and next parameters. Once, as far as Express concerned, if you have any function, it can be named anything, and it satisfies this this pattern, then it would be a middleware function. And that's really it. So you have these methods to attach middleware, where middleware is the function you write. And yeah.